I think we're live now. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and log on, double check, make sure all systems are going. I appreciate your patience. Last night, oh, you know what that means? It means I have a window open that I shouldn't. There it is. Found it. Here we go. All right, let's get to it. So yesterday we tried this, and I was trying to stream while running 50 Cent, and that was an issue. So I recorded some screen recordings of me using 50 Cent, and we're going to go through what the conversation was like. So I've been taking the practice exams. Oh, let me introduce myself. I am BAM, Brand Anthony McDonald, the world's fastest centenarian, and I am studying the National Academy of Sports Medicine's curriculum for certified personal trainers, corrective exercise science, and certified nutrition coach. I got access to the curriculum through a representative of NASM, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. And recently I decided that I am going to study for the exam. I created this tool. I decided to do it after I created this tool, 50 Cent, which is a regenerative augmented generation tool, which basically you give it information, context, data, and it'll answer questions based specifically on that. You connect it to a large language model, LLM, that gives it the ability to talk and chat back with you. So the first thing I asked you says, I'm reading that the section, did I do it right? All right, so I asked it to help me study. So let's start with the postural distortion patterns and how poor posture leads to postural distortion patterns. I'm also using fitness mentors to help me prepare for the exam. Before that, I asked it if it could help me study, and it said, yeah, I can help you. So I said, cool. So it responded. Over here on the right is the context. These files are the files that I uploaded into it, and it found these files to be relevant for this question. And the highlighted one is the one that's over here. So its response is down here. Postural distortion patterns are a key concept in understanding how poor posture can lead to dysfunction and injury. Here's a summary of what you need to know. What are patterns? What are postural distortion patterns? The patterns refer to predictable patterns of dysfunction that develop when one or more segments of the human movement system are aligned or misaligned and not functioning properly. How do poor postures lead to postural distortion patterns? When an individual has a poor posture, here I am straightening it up as I read it, it can put uneven stress on certain segments of the human movement system. This can cause compensatory mechanisms to kick in, leading to altered movement patterns and muscle imbalances over time. If you are a fitness professional, I'd like to get your feedback on if what it's saying is true or how accurate it is. I think 50 Cent is an aid, something to assist fitness professionals or people learning and aspiring to be fitness professionals to help them study. So things it listed as postural distortion patterns, sway back, lordosis, knee valgus. Knee valgus is when the knees, knock knee, when your knees go in. Lordosis, I believe, is when your shoulders are rounded forward, maybe leading up to a humpback situation in the future. I'm not familiar with scapular winging, pelvic tilt rotation. That's when your the LPHC, lumbar pelvic hip complex, rotates forward or leans forward. hip and knee misalignment, and foot and ankle alignment issues. So flat-footedness, it would be in the foot and ankle. Things it can cause is reduced mobility, increased risk of injury, decreased athletic performance, breathing problems, and elevated blood pressure. And it then mentions the three systems: muscular, skeletal, and nervous system. And then I followed it up with another question. So I'd like to talk about common postural distortion patterns, specifically upper cross syndrome. I recall symptoms is rounded back, or rounded shoulders, which muscles are shortened and which ones are lengthened, and what causes it. All right, so the shortened muscles, the ones that are tight that you need to loosen up, are levator scapulae, rhomboids, pectorals, major and minor, and middle and lower trapezius. And then things that cause it: prolonged sitting, which I'm doing; computer use, which a lot of us do; and your poor daily activities. So I had more follow-up questions. Let's talk more about muscle imbalances. Can you tell me where the levator scapulae, rhomboids, pectoral, major, and minor are, and the minor, middle, and lower trapezius are in the body? Just because, like, I can read the names, but I don't really know where to find those body parts, right? So it says the levator scapulae muscle is located in the neck and runs from the base of the skull down to the scapulae, shoulder blade. It is situated between the sternocleidomastoid muscle and the trapezius muscles. Shoulder blade, upper back. Okay. Rhomboids are a group of muscles that work together to stabilize the shoulder blades. The pectorals, those are the chest muscles. And middle and lower trapezius. The trapezius muscle is large, triangular muscle that runs from the base of the skull down to the upper part of the back. There are three parts: the middle trapezius and lower trapezius. So I think this is pretty cool. You know, I can ask questions, and here I asked it to explain the body parts location as if I am a fourth grader at a public school in the US. Tell me better understand it. And I guess one of the weaknesses, it lost context. It forgot that we were talking about the upper cross syndrome and those body parts. So it just gave me an analogy to explain how the body works and how it uses food as fuel, and compared, I believe, to a car. So I went back and asked it again, but this time I reminded it of our context of the conversation, and it did a much better job. Motor muscle imbalances, used playing soccer as an analogy. Shoulder squad versus the back squad. When one team is much better than the other team, it says that that team can then become dominant. Hence, the shoulder squad being more dominant will cause rounded shoulders. And then it then mentions the body parts: the levator scapulae, proximity just under the earlobe, where the ear meets the neck, helps lift and move your shoulder blade up towards your spine. And it then gave rhomboids and pectorals as well. So that was pretty cool. And I liked that I was able to talk to it and get some answers, and also able to get specific about what I needed. So this is the opening of Today I Learned show. I had my quick segment with 50 Cent. Now, what are we going to do next? Oh, I want to let's see. We can start with that. So I have been wanting to learn Spanish for quite a while, right? And I learned it, lost a little bit of it when I came back to the States. I learned it when I was living in Central America for a while, and I was pretty good at it, but you lose what you don't use. So I stopped using my Spanish and lost it. So I decided to help myself by creating some tools and using a technique that my brother used to learn Spanish. My brother, Thomas Alexander Davis III, he taught himself multiple languages by choosing a sentence a day, memorizing that sentence, and using it throughout the day. And each sentence he would choose gave him a new verb to practice with. So I'm doing that, but I'm gonna do a little bit of multitasking, which I tend to do sometimes a little bit too much. So I created a story for a character I created years ago, Curb Appeal, and basically I'm using each sentence has a new Spanish verb, but not just Spanish. I'm doing Spanish and French as well. So the first sentence is Curb Appeal helps platypus prepare a healthy picnic. The Spanish sentence, and go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, if you know Spanish better than me or my pronunciation is off. But Curb Appeal ayuda a platypus a preparar un picnic saludable. That's the Spanish. And then the French is Curb Appeal aide platypus a preparar un picnic sain. Right. So, and I decided to do the Spanish and French and Portuguese because I found a book that said it may be easier in the long term to learn Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Italian all at once instead of just one at a time because the languages are so similar. A lot of the words cross over. So I have the book, the Spanish and the French version I just shared with you. I do believe I have the Italian and Portuguese version as well somewhere, but I'm not going to try to pull them up and waste a whole bunch of time trying to find those. My next thing that I want to do is let's look at some code. All right. Let's look at some code. But before we do that, I'm gonna take where's my where is it? 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 There it is. I shared my code from one of my projects a while back and asked for some feedback. That's my stream. Oh, you can watch my stream on my website, which is dope. So you go to awesomewebstore.com and you can watch the stream. Where is it? Here? Okay, here it is. The decoding clickbait science articles. It's a tool I created, and I was told I had some code smells. Quite a few. It's quite a funky little repo that I got. So I looked up some of the stuff that I was given to work on. Said there's some memory leaks and some best practices that I wasn't following. For those unfamiliar, a memory leak is when objects are no longer needed but are not deallocated, causing the program to consume more memory over time. This can lead to performance degradation and even crashes. Things that cause it: circular references, when two or more objects reference each other; unclosed resources, failing to close a resource like files or network connections after they're done being used; unintended object retention, if an object is referenced by a long-lived object, even if it's no longer needed; and large caches. So I got a few of those. My PDF processing app, where if I can see it, I believe this app here, this somewhere in here, this is a file that's got some memory leaks. My vector service, there's some memory leaks in here that I got to take care of. And my chat service. has memory leaks because it's basically storing the complete chat. It's not allowing some of it to be cached and saved, or not just cached, but only using what's needed and what's relevant. The PDF, it's consuming the whole PDF document instead of consuming it in chunks. And it's also keeping it for a very long time. Remains in memory during the processing, which is a high risk. The vector service issue with that one is large model embedding, staying in memory. I believe that's a medium risk. And the chat service is chat history accumulation. That is a lower risk, but still a risk indeed. And then my database connections, no connection pooling limits. So I got to add some pooling limits to that. So I'm gonna go through. I was given a tool to check out. I think it's called Light Star. So I'm gonna check out Light Star, see if it can give me some benefits. And then, oh yeah, so that's it for today's show. But what I would like to leave y'all with is a little song. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all with some music. I'm gonna go Nick Scottsdale. You know what? I'm gonna end the broadcast, and I'm gonna leave y'all with Alexander Krim and Nick Scarsdale, I believe is the name. So enjoy. Thank you all for joining me on the show. I hope to be back every morning. Remember, spread love's hip hop way and get fit with 50 Cent. Get fit and enjoy trying. Peace.
Check 1 2. Hello. Test test. There are days I don't believe that I can even get out the door. Yeah.
Check. Whoa. Check testing. Check testing. Check testing 1 2 3. Check. There you go. Hello, Crescent Ballroom. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I am your acting host right now. My name's Alex Krim, and I have a very special friend today here. This is Mike Stocksdale, everybody. Woo! Mike traveled from a faraway land, Los Angeles, city of angels, dare I say. All right, let's give it up one more time for Mike.
I can dig it.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna play a few songs for you guys. This first one here is called Thunder. It's kind of about perception, and when you think you're not sure if everybody else is seeing the world the same way that you are. Who knows? Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. We're gonna find out. It's called Thunder.
clouds are rolling in and I can hardly see the sky anymore. And the wind and the rain gets a pound of my soul, like a hurricane come for me out of control. And it seems like the sun's been shining on you evermore. And I'm the only one who can see the light now. And I'm the only one who can feel the thunder. Every minute, every hour, every single day of the week, my head has got a million thoughts inside it, but I can't even speak. Oh, and I'm stuck like a fly on the wall of your room, so scared I might wreck it all if I move. I could take to the air, but I'd rather not ruin the groove. And I'm the only one who can see the light now. And I'm the only one who can feel the thunder. Well, I know it's a beautiful light. Oh, but sometimes the darkest parts can seem so damn bright. So how do I overcome this spell? Riding a lonely carousel, spinning around and around, stuck on the ground with a storm coming at me. Don't slow down, oh no. Am I the only one who can see the lightning? I'm the only one who feels the thunder. I'm the only one who can see the lightning. I'm the only one who can feel that thunder.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thanks to Alex for having me. Alex Krim's coming up next. Don't you worry. And thanks to Jesse, and thanks to Wednesday. This is fun. I appreciate you guys having me. This next song's a 3 a.m. song. If you've ever written a song before or done anything creative, you might know what I mean. I awoke one night and I couldn't get back to sleep. And the only thing I could do was just get up and write some stuff down. And I was worried about my job, and whether I should continue doing that. I was worried about friends that I lost. I was worried about my kids. And that day I had seen, this was a couple of years ago, late August, and I had seen this post that Paul McCartney put up about Charlie Watts. It was the day that Charlie Watts, the drummer from the Rolling Stones, died. And Paul had this post, and he was talking about all the things, and he was saying that he was sad, but he didn't look sad, he didn't seem sad. He was just kind of doing it, and it kind of reminded me of how I feel when I experience loss, and I try to kind of push it down and ignore it. And all that stuff, I wrote all that stuff down, and I was able to get back to sleep. And then I woke up the next morning, and I looked at these notes, and I was like, I think I could make a song out of that. So I did, and I made a song here called Gone, Gone, Gone. And I'm going to play it. Here it goes. We lost Charlie Watts today. And Paul McCartney, he sure looks sad, but he wouldn't say it. I know our souls, they must depart.
but me and Paul would rather hold him in our hearts. Where will we go? It's all gone, gone, gone. Where will we go? It's all gone. And I lost a part of me today. Cut out a piece of my heart with a pen upon a page. 'Cause some days you don't believe you have it, and though you can, you don't reach out enough to grab it. Where will we go? It's all gone, gone, gone. Where will we go? It's all gone. No one knows. That ain't bad. We don't go looking for the things we had. And if you met my sons, I know you'd see it. There's no way to look back and wanna do things differently. There's no world without them in it, I swear, goddamn. Yeah, it took me a long time to get it, but now I understand. Where will we go? And it's all gone, gone, gone. Where will we go? It's all gone.
That'll work out. Yeah, cut up winner of the limit. It's in the fridge.
Michael Doman's birthday.
Got two.
Man, he was a legend, but you probably never knew his name. And Mike once told me to write more love songs, so I did. I bet he never knew how much he meant to this dumb kid. Where will we go? It's all gone, gone, gone. Where will we go when it's all gone? Where will we go? It's all gone, 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 gone. Where will we go when it's all gone? No one knows. That ain't bad. We don't go looking for the things we have. We don't go looking for the things we have. No, we don't go looking for the things we have.
Thank you. I think for this last one, I'm bringing up Alex Krim to do a little duet. Give it up for Alex. So, if you write enough songs, you learn in your old age that if you put people's names in the song, this is something I've learned recently, you put people's names in a song, they sort of creep out of the woodwork and start messaging you and DMing you on the socials and the internet. It's a funny thing that I didn't know that's a thing that happened. And it just so happened a few years back, this lovely lady, Alex, DM'd me. And she said, hey, you wrote a song, and this is like a song that's all about me. And I was like, no, this is a song about me. This song's not about you. She's like, it's called Alexandra, and that's my name. I was like, well, okay, you believe what you want to believe. And, it turns out she's a musician, and she wanted to produce some songs, and she hired me, and we made a bunch of great songs together, and the rest is history. So I recommend songwriters to write a song with someone's name in it, anybody's name, and good things can happen. What do you think about that?
Mike's my music mentor now, so guys, write songs with people's names.
So we're going to do a song called Alexandra, which is what I was talking about before. Give me a second to capo. There you go. Give me a second to thumb pick. Is this your dream? Are we realizing your dream right now?
This is my music full circle, guys. This song right here.
Everyone's like, yeah, okay, Alex. All right, without further ado, here's Alexandra. Thank you all so much for listening. My name is Mike Stocksdale. I might do a song with Alex, actually, when her set comes up next. So here we go.
Scroll to work right. And right here.
She went off like a firework in the sunset. Packed up in a flash and hit the road. Made it all the way to California yesterday. But back in Indiana, I'm alone. Alexandra, I can see you walking backwards as the sun sets. On the cliffs of Palos Verdes where the world ends. We'll begin to find the answers as the ocean meets the land. Close your eyes and feel the sand. I'll remember Alexandra if I can.
She rents out a studio in Venice, headlines down a trip on Friday nights. And every now and then she'll write a song about the end. And maybe someday you think I might.
Alexandra, I can see you walking backwards as the sun sets. On the cliffs of Palos Verdes where the world ends. We'll begin to find the answers as the ocean meets the land. Close your eyes and feel the sand. I'll remember Alexandra if I can. Yesterday I dreamt that I saw you singing, lonely on the streets of Hollywood. Nobody really heard, so I tried to memorize the words. But Alex, you were gone before I could.
I woke up searching for that faded sorrow. I closed my eyes and tried to dive back in. Sometimes all you need is a reminder that you bleed, to realize that we're alive again.
Alexandra, I can see you walking backwards as the sun sets. On the cliffs of Palos Verdes where the world ends. We'll begin to find the answers as the ocean meets the land. Close your eyes and feel the same. I'll remember Alexandra. I'll remember Alexandra. I will remember Alexandra if I can.
Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time for Mike Stocksdale and for him driving from LA to come be here with us tonight.
If you're in Tucson this weekend, I'm at the Tucson Folk Fest all 3 days, so look me up. Tucson! No? No.
So we're gonna switch it over to my set right now, but Mike, I'm Alex, Mike helped me so much with music. He got me started in music, and we did a cover together. Does anybody here like Lana Del Rey? So him and I did a cover together, Norman fucking Rockwell, and I want this mic off.
Okay, cool. Okay, I can see the circle.
All right, I'm gonna play some songs for you. Sorry about that. The song's called "Love Too Much." It's Wheelwright. Howdy, everybody. My name is Wheelwright. I'm gonna play some songs for you. Sorry about that. The song's called "Love Too Much." Oh, how can I be without the balance I need? She said, I'm just uneven. I'm just uneven. And I'm looking for who loves me best. See, I've given my heart to the wind and I regret it. Blew it back and put it on my face. And I've tried to love someone who was broken by the sun, who was promised to themselves, I guess. I believe in what I am. Just the girl that loves too much. Oh, how can it be? I sit atop the world I see, she said. I think I'm broken. I think I'm broken. And I wish that I could hold a grudge I confess. See, I've been around this city and I've seen how others live. They resent the ones who hurt their soul. How I wish that I could hate someone, but my time is better spent if one of my summers could protect him from the cold. And I believe in what I am. I'm just the girl that loves too much. I'm just not meant to be as loved as the love I toss around. Oh, the light that shines the brightest puts no shadow on the ground. So nobody knows its shape because it blinds the ones who look. So it's alone in all its beauty, undefined and overlooked. I believe that's what I am. Just the girl that loves too much. I believe that's what she is. Just the girl that loves too much. Thanks, everybody. How you doing? It's Wednesday night. You know what that means? It means I'm going to play a song for you. I just got to figure out which one I want to play. I'm gonna do this one. This is a love song about Arizona. If you guys are from here, then you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. like to come and see ya if you've got the time. But I know these days that shit's in short supply. It's just that I'm leaving here tomorrow. We thought I left today, and a few more hours with you could fix me up anyway. So put a rainstorm in my pocket. I'll take the desert where I go. 'Cause back east they think their rain is sweet, but they don't got creosote. And I'm reckless in my nature. I'll take every shot I get. But I take your eyes in the creek back home out of everywhere I've been. La, 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 la. Mostly out in Deep Creek. You said it's all the same out there, but the 60 runs right in through town. You could meet me anywhere. At this point, you're like home to me. You got me feeling like a stray. And the summer's hot as fucked up. It gets harder every day. Put a rainstorm in my pocket. I'll take the desert where I go. 'Cause back east they think their rain is sweet, but they don't got creosote. I'm reckless in my nature. I'll take every shot I get. But I take your eyes in a creek back home out of everywhere I've been. La 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 la. At nights when I get lonely, look up at the sky. I'm close to you compared to all the effervescent lights. Hell yeah. Everybody say hell yeah. You guys having a good Wednesday? It's so great that we have two of them. It's Wednesday here. Thank you very much for being here. Once again, my name is Wheelwright. I'm happy to be playing for you. I'm trying to talk while I figure out what I want to play next. I'm gonna do. I'll do this one. I'm gonna do this one. I've been feeling numb, shaking at the knees and talking with my thumbs. I've been feeling numb, but it's just the way it is when I'm gone. I can't get enough. Get me out tonight and spin me round and mess me up. Give me all you've got. It's just another way you've given up. Use me up. Maybe I'm yours. Fuck me up. And baby, I'm yours. I'm yours. I can't get enough. can hardly sleep. Lying in your bed beside the things you think you need. Corners I've been backed in, photos we've been tagged in, stuck in the in between. And you're making it hard to leave. So use me up, and baby I'm yours. Fuck me up, and baby I'm yours. I'm yours. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. It's just another way of giving up. It's just another way of giving up. But that's just the way it is when I'm gone. So use me up, and baby I'm yours. Fuck me up, baby I'm yours. Use me up, baby I'm yours. 'Cause I can't get enough. Thanks, guys. I love you. My name is Wheelwright. I am playing here on Friday. I'm going to be playing Dolly Parton songs, which I have definitely learned. Over here, I think in the big room. Or not. I don't actually know where that is going to be. That's going to be here at Crescent Ballroom. And then on May 9th, I put together an event called Burnt City. It's like a neo-western, alternative event. It'd be great if you guys could come and check it out. It's going to be so much fun. I love you guys. Follow me. My name is Wheelwright. Don't actually follow me. That's scary stuff. Just on social media.